Have you ever tried to run from fear? To avoid thinking about it? To not face what scares you? But what if I told you that this very avoidance might be what makes the problem worse? Today we'll understand why running from fear is detrimental and what a philosopher, a prophet, and a writer taught us about it. Fear is a natural and necessary emotion for our survival. However, when we avoid fear, we often ignore important signals it gives us. Fear is a warning that something needs to be seen, understood, or faced. For example, fear of public speaking might indicate insecurity that needs to be addressed. Epictetus, freedom through acceptance. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, taught that pain and fear are inevitable, but suffering is optional. He explained that running from fear happens because we want to control what we cannot, but true freedom comes when we accept fear and act anyway. For Epictetus, running from fear means giving up the power we have over our choices. Jesus, courage through faith. Jesus spoke a lot about fear, but never suggested running from it. In the Bible, we repeatedly find the phrase, "Do not be afraid," which is an invitation to face fear with faith. Jesus showed that courage is born from trust in God and in a greater purpose. Running from fear means losing the opportunity to experience this divine courage that transforms. Dostoevsky, truth through confrontation. The Russian writer Dostoevsky understood fear as a force that reveals what lies within us. In his characters, fear is not just an obstacle, it's a path to truth and transformation. Running from fear means avoiding a deep encounter with oneself, a chance to grow. Why running from fear worsens things? Fear doesn't disappear. When you run, it hides, but it remains there, growing in the shadows. Avoidance limits growth. Faced fear is an opportunity to mature. Running creates anxiety. Unresolved fear generates more fear, anxiety, and even illness. Connection is lost with the faith, consciousness, and courage that only emerge through confrontation. How to stop running and start facing fear. Recognize your fear without judgment. Seek a source of strength, whether in faith, philosophy, or within yourself. Take small steps in the direction of what scares you. Use your consciousness to understand your fear and grow with it. If you've ever tried to run from fear and felt it only grew, leave your comment below. I want to hear your story. And subscribe to the channel for more reflections that blend philosophy, spirituality, literature, and the life we live. See you next time.